I try to avoid that stuff, but
I
like
don't send you those videos.
you send me some close enough.
I think they're close.
You used to send those, and I've asked not to,
I
but
stopped.
still sends just anything fucked up she finds. I'm like, oh. Sometimes I'll open my Instagram because that's where we send stuff all the time. And I'll bleep her name out, but I'll open it. I'll be like, God damn! I'm like, I'll get instantly angry. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, and that's why I like sending X links now too from X, because like they won't show you the preview. You have to just roll the dice. What's this one gonna be? Yeah,
you just have to walk right in and find the fuck out.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. Was you sent me the one earlier, which was the breastfeeding one. You sent that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and it was funny because I was like in that business that I was in, sitting there in the waiting room, and I was looking at it, and like as I opened it and looked at it, I was like, I had to look around, make sure there wasn't cameras looking around behind me, and I was like, play it again. Yeah. She has some pretty nice nipples happening there,
I
man.
don't search that. I just went to search something else on Instagram. You know how it just offers all these other suggestions? And that was one of them, and I saw the titty out, and I was like, that's a fake baby, and I clicked on it. So I sent it to you, and then after I backed out, most of the videos were that. And I'm like, oh, come on.
You created that for yourself.
I'm not really into lactation, like lactation porn or watch.
No.
Like, it's fine. It doesn't gross me out. It's whatever. It's life. But mouth milk.
Let's get some hate over this one. Yeah.
Mother's milk. Leche.
Con leche dos titas.
A life from a tite. From a booby life.
I got to say, on that video, from a person who has had kids and has seen what kids do to tits, that woman did not birth that child.
No.
Because those tits were too perfect.
Yeah, no,
They're perfect.
It was a fake baby. So they do these now. I found out it's a whole thing. So they make these breastfeeding videos, and they use a fake baby to lure people in to get them to go to like their OnlyFans or their like cam pages, and it's a lot of Asians in like whatever Asian country.
I noticed on the comments, people were like, still someone were like, "This is educational," and others were like, "Nice titties."
Yeah. And then there's creeps, and you could just hear their voice, and he's like, "Pour me a glass, baby.
I totally suck them fuckers.
Yeah, I'll suck you dry, bitch.
I'll make those nipples 3 inches long."
You know that's what they sound like. Too. They're never like, "Oh, those are nice titties you have there, ma'am."
Yeah. Well, because they're also like in mid jerk too, so it's just.
I feel like they're just getting started when they get to that. Because I mean, I don't. If you're mid jerk, that would slow me down. That would
I've
pull me
noticed
back.
my voice changes mid jerk a little bit. So.
Oh, as soon as I get a chub, I go an octave lower.
Well, my testosterone level has boosted up for reasons lately, and I noticed that when I'm actually having to service myself pleasurably, I talk, I carry on, I do whatever I'm doing. So if you get a phone call from me or something like that, I mean, like this is just part of my activity. My daily
I've assumed that you're always masturbating when you call me because you don't ever call me. I call you more than you call me, so I figure every time you call me, you're masturbating, or
because I'm all like,
you just hit a stranger with your car. You need a shovel and a friend, or something like that. And that's why I'm always like, hello, because I know I'll take your boner away.
That totally does. Every time you do that, I like if I'm in the car and my wife and you do the hello like that, I look at her first. I go,
yeah, that's on purpose. Yeah, that's a seed I planted. Now it's grown into an annoying tree.
Guy.
Yeah, exactly. And you know why I do that?
Yeah,
so I can stop getting fucking phone calls.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
If I always answer the phone like that, people are like, I hate the way he answers. I'm not going to call him.
I don't know if we're doing that one particular crime story today, but the one where, the voice on the man, I've been answering the phone lately on that one. Hello.
Yeah, no, it's not that
I
one.
don't need that.
Yeah, no.
Did I ask for you to call me?
Yeah. That's fucking Master Shredder, right?
That's Shredder.
Or Shredder, not Master.
Totally
Yeah, Master
Shredder.
Splinter and Shredder. Yeah,
He's Master Shredder if you're part of the foot.
Yeah, well, he's a master at shredding my boner. With that being said, welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. With me is the same guy as with me last week and next week.
Fucking what, 133 fucking times already?
Yeah, I think this is 132, 133, so I don't know. We had to delete a few things, but we're back, baby. What's up? First off, I told you guys I had a special announcement. We haven't recorded since then, but news is in. I'm already promoting it. If you're on my social media, you can see it. And if you don't know where to find it, it's at Mikey B the Comic on all platforms. You can go look for me on Facebook, but just go to my Instagram or my TikTok. But May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, I'm filming my debut special, my first ever comedy special, self-funded. But it's going to be a dirty good time. I think it'll be fun. If you guys want to come out or check out some of my stand-up, I try not to stutter as much as I just did when I do stand-up, but it happens.
I wish I had some muchachas to share. No,
Yeah.
it's not muchachos, is it? That's tacos.
Muchachos.
What are they?
Maracas.
Maracas. I wish I had, when you...
Yeah. But it's Cinco de Mayo, so come out. I have a few free tickets left. I actually already have over 100 people saying they're coming, and we still got 3 weeks to promote. So by the time this comes out, there's about 2 weeks left. But hit me up at Mikey B the Comic. I'll send you free tickets if I got some left. And we're only doing tickets at $10. I'm at the Addison Improv, Cinco de Mayo, Sunday, May 5th, 7 p.m. I got a good show lined up. Some of the guys opening for me have been on this show before. And come out and see that. I got Paul Smith, Crux Crawford, and a couple other special guests
like
coming.
those guys.
And I hope so because they're on the show.
Yeah.
But even if they bomb, I go last, bitch.
Nice.
But yeah, come out. It's going to be called Honorable Scumbag. Obviously, probably won't be out for a few months because editing and stuff I don't understand. But yeah, at Mikey B the Comic. And check out our page. Next thing I wanted to say, hello to our new followers. If you guys are actually interacting and watching, thank you for the boost from TikTok, which tried to slam us down again and take our video down that was taking off.
Every time we have a video that hits over 100K, man.
Every
Like
time
that.
they pull it down, but Jason
time.
argued us back into submission, so we're back out there. So to all the new followers, we got like 500 new followers from that.
I know.
So thank
Amazing.
you guys. And the video that did it for us, if you haven't seen it, go look at our page at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE, of course. It's right here on the fucking sign. It's everywhere because I don't shut up about it. But go to our TikTok. It got taken down on Facebook and YouTube. It's I think it's on our Instagram still.
Yeah.
I think it's up. No, I think it's up everywhere. I think that one is up everywhere. But anywhere at the Open Mic Podcast, we were, and we're still searching for a list of names to call white people.
Well, we're looking for the best slur
Yes.
to call a white person.
The best ones.
Because there's not any good ones out there.
I mean, even if there is a good one, the problem is we laugh at it, so we'll take it and use it. And the thing is, all the others, we invented all the slurs.
We literally
all of
invented
them.
all
We
of
let
them.
y'all have the other. That's
Like,
fine. I understand. Keep them.
Not
That's fine.
Mike and I. Like,
Yeah, no.
we didn't invent them.
I feel like I could have. It's just a timing issue if I was
mean,
around. But
we invented most of those ones on that list.
yeah,
So,
there's a lot on there, and there's actually we had a lot of people in the comments. We asked you guys to put the names in there, what you call white people, and I picked out like 4 or 5. I'll just shout you guys out real quick.
There were some good ones.
And
And,
these were
I got to
good.
tell you, the best ones I stole from you, and I will be using it on the next list.
We've
Just
got
so you
another
know.
list.
Yeah.
We're not doing it today,
No,
but we'll
no,
just
no.
give you the honorable mentions. So first off, we got xx.sarah. Go to the page and find the comments. She's got too much to read her whole handle, but she calls white people cum crickets.
Fair.
That's pretty good.
Fair.
Also,
Because you would eat. No, okay, I'll just.
yeah.
Okay.
Cum crickets. At Darth Scrabberus, he calls white people sister fisters.
Sister fisters, and you know what? I know a lot of white guys who have given their sisters the eye. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised what happened behind
The
closed
stink
doors.
eye? Yeah. Or she gave them the stink eye. I don't know. I love a good rhyme. Sister fister. Thank you, mister. At 12Bs, and a couple other people said this, but I saw at 12Bs first, and I'm not going to work hard because I don't give a fuck. White people to at 12Bs is called mayo monkeys.
Male monkeys. Now, 12 bees, is that like 12 sets? Is that 6 pairs of bee-sized titties? 12 bees?
I mean, I'm not hating that.
More than a mouthful
okay.
can be a waste, although I like a gazunga. I
Do. I like a good zunga. I'm fine. Yeah.
A major tata. I mean, like they say more than a mouthful is a waste, but you know what?
No, it's not.
I got a big
I
fucking
can
mouth.
use it. Yeah, I
All
can
right.
use it. I got hands, you know? I'll rub my butt on those things. I don't give a fuck. I
right.
like titties.
Titties only.
Yeah.
Not
And
dicks.
I also would rather have 12 B cups than 12 Bs in my house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
I think
all
I
that.
just saw a bee flying around.
I'd rather see your bee stings, you know what I'm saying? Also,
or your beehole.
well, I do want to see your beehole. I do want to see that.
I'm a connoisseur of looking at buttholes. So
He is a beehole connoisseur. So I only got 2 more. So at Becky Humfeld, she calls them, and it's kind of similar to the last one, but I liked it, and because I like alliterations, she calls them the mayonnaise mafia.
the mayonnaise mafia. Yeah.
I do
Probably
because
because we are a slippery bunch. Too.
we are a thick, slippery
We're a
bunch.
slippery bunch.
And a lot of us are rich.
I know our brethren, and I know how slippery and slick they can be. So
Yeah. Plus, I do enjoy some good mayonnaise. Duke's Mayo. What's up? Sponsor us, bitch.
I'm a little bit of a blue plate guy myself, but you know.
This last one reminded me of Rage Against the Machine, but it's from @Stitch_Mango2, which gets simpler names. All right, enough. If I'm going to shout you out, but they call them enemies of the sun.
And they're not wrong.
Look at this. This is one day walking to my car. That's
All
it.
these freckles
That's it.
are from the sun. I started off with 0 freckles.
Yeah, and I'm also fat and out of breath, so that's might be why I'm red. It's hot. But yeah, thank you guys for following. We appreciate the new followers. If you like filthy good times and almost too racist stuff, here you go. We got it.
I want to consider this a safe space for comedy.
Yes. Comedy should be a safe space. Nothing is off limits.
Well,
You know?
because I also don't think that anything that we've... Okay, I'm not going to say anything because we've done it. But it should not be coming from a place of hate.
Yeah, as long as it's not coming from... It's just pure funny. If it's funny, it's funny. And the thing is, it's all just audible sounds coming out of a grunting fucking poo-poo human.
Yeah,
they can't hurt you. Sounds actually can't hurt you unless you let them. That's on you.
You let the poor sounds hurt you. Wow.
Yeah.
It's literally air passing my vocal cord and going off of my tongue and teeth in the shape that I make my mouth that makes the word.
It's just the reverberations from the ribs I have last night bouncing up my throat.
So if I had like Tourette's, this would be the equivalent of my words are clicks and derps, basically.
I had a black cousin named Tourette's. Anyways, we'll move on. And before we get to some videos, I had a question I wanted to ask you, and I feel like you already. I feel like I know your answer, but
Okay. I'm not a predictable person.
Yeah, I know that you'll change it just because I said that, and that's why I said it. So you'll change it to what I want you to change.
I'll
it to.
be fair.
No, you won't. But
be-
it's fine.
I'll cheat fairly.
This is an easy question. I just wanted to ask this because I might have a bit. I don't know, but what's going to happen? Who's going to win, Trump or Biden?
Well, obviously, Big Daddy Trump gonna do it,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all the Republicans they're like banding together. They've even put out like I've seen some slogans and shit they put out where they're just like, even if you don't like him, we gotta all get behind him. This is the only way we're gonna take our country back.
We're not endorsing anybody, or I'm not endorsing
no.
anybody because
I'm not
don't worry
voting.
about what I believe.
So.
But I think Trump's going to. He's going up against a feeble old man. All right. Biden can't finish ice cream without fucking it up. All right. He just with everything. I think it's funny because when Trump was when he was running the first time and he won, everybody's like anybody but Trump, anybody. And then when they got him out and they voted Biden, and there was everything was anything but Trump. Just anything's better than this. And then we found out not anything is better than this.
Not anything.
Not anything.
Okay, so anything. So even a creepy pedophile that can't even fucking stop pooping in his pants and falling all over the fucking place.
You like Bidenomics and Bidenflation? Do you like it? Do you like paying $8 for your bologna? Do you like it?
Well, the supporters are going to try and go, yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
all right. You're stupid. Suck a turd. Okay, suck a turd and swallow some
Well,
because you're
Biden
dumb.
saved all the babies from being killed, and then he let our blue hair shine through. you
Yeah,
know?
and then he sniffed cocaine off your heads. And now he's fucking. You know what I want? I'm stupid. I realize that. I've eaten out of the trash several times in the last week.
I've seen him.
Yeah, I do it on purpose. I like it.
It was
It's fun.
food I threw away.
You know, yeah, you didn't throw it away. You saved it for me. But the only thing I want, and I just wish we had this as an option, is I want someone to lead the country who's not old enough to be back in a poo-poo diaper. That's all I want. Just somebody who can relate to someone that's under 60 years old.
Yeah, don't regress back to like fucking baby days. You know
How are
what
we
I'm
going to
saying?
make change when we keep just putting all... It's whatever. I'm not even going to get into all that.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's boring.
But I feel like we're going to have to take one of like the Lincoln room is going to have to be turned into like the diaper changing room pretty soon if it's not already.
I feel like it already is. I'm going to post this. I'm going to steal this video and post it on our page. But there's the one where they say, I think Trump released it, or they just said he did. But they were making fun of Biden, and they made it like White House retirement home. You've seen that video, right?
I have.
And it's like that chocolate chip ice cream. They give me chocolate chip ice cream. And I like it. And a bridge fell, but it's okay because my house burned the toaster one time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, all right, yeah.
And he's like telling stories from like TV shows and shit that he watched now, correlating that. He's like, I remember running down a beautiful hill, and there was a lovely girl down there, and my dad and my pa and my ma were down there.
Oh,
on
Little
a-
House on the Prairie. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, and then I remember we hired a housekeeper, and she like floated in on her umbrella, and then a guy was sweeping and singing about chimney.
Mary Poppins?
Poppins?
Yeah, and Jiminy Cricket. They were both okay. I didn't know. It was
like,
sorry, you face so much adversity with your butler Cricket and your maid. Sorry, maybe we should keep you in office.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
You remember when he was Joe Wish a Motherfucker Would Biden? When
Yeah.
he had that tough look about him?
He also used to say a lot of like super racist stuff.
Yeah.
Like back in the 90s and when he was just a senator or whatever
The
in
poor
Congress.
kids and the white kids.
Yeah.
And all that.
It's like, so none of the white kids are poor kids, which is, of course, there's poor white
well, no.
people.
No.
Yeah, but we outcast them. We did that on purpose.
No, we did.
Anyways, those are the Mayo monkeys. Those are so good. Cum crickets. I love
Slippery,
it.
slippery folks.
But anyways, let's move on with the episode. We're probably already over on time. Yeah, we're already like halfway through this, and we got a lot of shit to cover here. So
Man, we got a lot of shit to unpack. Let's do
yeah,
it.
let's try to pick some of the best. So check this out.
Nice shoes, by the way.
Thanks.
Can I see them?
Well, I'll put
Can
the
you
mic
kick your
back up.
Can you kick it up that high?
I don't know.
Where's it right here?
Yeah, there
Look
we
at
go.
that.
There we go.
Look at that. That's pretty good.
I'm struggling really hard.
pretty good. No, I'm
struggling.
giving you your fucking-
Go a
you're
little higher.
burning
'cause I'm a-
calories.
I'm a crop.
Burning calories.
There we go. I'm
Okay.
skinny now. I farted,
Did you?
but it was silent. I wish I could have got it on mic, but yeah, I farted.
Superimpose the sound.
Shocker. I was going to fart anyways.
Oh, nice.
So-
I think you've been sitting there farting the whole time anyway.
I have been sitting here farting for 41 years, sir. All right, let's move on. Check this out.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on.
Goddamn!
Like, that's the whole chocolate factory. Like, I saw Willy Wonka in there waving at me.
That's a slippery chocolate slope right
I couldn't.
there.
I couldn't even penetrate the fucking the ring of the chili. I couldn't even get to. There's no. It's like hiding a fucking Ferrari key in a volcano.
There's a such thing as too much, and that's too much. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot, bro.
There's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's,
I'm saying you gotta be a long fellow in the day to get past all of those mounds.
There's a lot of guards. You're not gonna get into the Justice League that way.
She's got a type and a requirement, and it's 8 inches plus. Just so you know. FYI.
And
Yep.
it's stinky. Very stinky.
Wouldn't you be amazed to find out if that was possibly the cleanest booty you might ever smell?
And maybe it is. Maybe she has some kind of booty service.
I mean, I feel like we should.
Hi, I'm your booty butler.
I feel like I want to organize some sort of a competition where we can have like the biggest booties, and we can see who has the best smelling big booty competition.
Am I the smeller?
We could both do it. We get judges.
As long as that's the only way I'm doing the contest.
My
just
wife
so you
will
know.
totally let me.
I feel
do
like
it.
I have to.
Absolutely. Game on. We're putting this together.
But that's too much. That's. I'm sorry. I love a big ass. I know ain't nothing but doo doo in there, but I'm a dumb motherfucker. But that's too. I can't even get to it. Like, what are you supposed to do?
It was a bit hypnotizing for me. I remember the first
do
one.
you-
I was like,
What do you? Yeah. I mean, I was kind of flowing with the waves of ass, but it's like, what do you? What do you even? Like, how do you like? How?
I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. That's. I just. It's above. It's above my my skill level. I just can't even. I
I thought you were
can't.
gonna say it's above your dick level.
Yeah. Oh, it's way above my dick level. That's not even a question. I won't even try to front like, yeah, I'm gonna tear it up. It's like, no, I'm gonna poke the outside a lot and I'm gonna go home. That's it. It's gonna be like trying to go to a Little Wayne. It's like when we tried to go to the South Park restaurant. What's it called? Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita.
Yeah,
Didn't work
I got
out.
all around the entrance, but I never made it in. That's all it's gonna happen.
Ooh, good correlation.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
All right. Well,
There's probably security in and around that motherfucker too.
oh, for sure. Yeah, doo-doo flex.
Yeah, I was gonna say doo flex
Yeah.
and fucking booty pubes.
And just so you know, we're not making fun of her. I still like a big ass. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong with it.
I feel like if I make fun of your butt, it's like that's a term of endearment.
Yeah, he flirts like a fifth grader.
That's it.
Yeah.
I pick on the girls that I like.
Yeah, I just pick on everyone because I hate myself.
Makes sense.
Can you relate? Then say it in the comments, bitch. Anyways, let's move on.
What else we got?
Are they smoking? Or are they gay? It's gay to smoke.
Listen, as a smoker, it's a little gay to smoke. Just sit there and suck on a. I need this.
Like a skinny little Peter.
But them dudes gay. I don't care. I don't care what they say. If you have that haircut, if you have that Banana Republic mop top, you're gay. And if you're not gay, you're lying. You're gay.
And their hands touched, and they were men, and they did the eyes. And it was the 90s. Nobody really knew what gay was. They were experimenting.
Yeah, we still don't know. I'm still confused. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. That's not what we're saying.
Well, now.
We're saying it's okay to be gay. Yeah, in
No.
the 90s, it was not okay.
It was not okay.
It was not.
No,
It
you
was,
had to hide or you'd get chased.
Do you remember in movies and stuff in the 90s, and even when they made that 70s show, all the gay people always had to be like extra flamboyant?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
They
like
had to
you could
extra
tell.
not give a fuck.
Do you remember the first time you met a gay person that didn't seem gay to you? You're like, I thought you were just a dude. And he's like, I am. And I fuck dudes.
You know, I did. And it was in high school, as a matter of fact.
Was it?
Yeah. And he
Yeah, my
invited
gym
me.
teacher was nice too.
He invited me into the bathroom to have a cigarette with him.
And now
I don't feel like finishing the rest of the story.
he's
but-
your wife.
Okay.
Love can transition in all things.
It was an experimental time.
Yeah.
You know.
I love these old commercials, though. They're hilarious.
Because they're so outdated and the ignorance in them was just like widely accepted, like on syndicated television.
Yeah. It's funny that somebody got paid thousands of dollars to write this commercial with the tag. I bet, because this is what would happen if I was writing it. I got high with some other guys, and they'd be like, "How are we supposed to say smoking's bad?" I'd be like, "Smoking's gay, dude." And be like, "That's the line."
That's the line. Like that was back in the day when like you could just say anything that was like dumb or silly or you didn't like was gay, and it was like widely like you. I'd even say it to like gay friends. So I'd be like, that's gay, and they'd be like, I know, it so is.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I still say that when things are gay.
Yeah.
But it's not sexual.
You
But
see-
it's a
you got-
gay. It's not sexualizing.
You got to back it
yeah?
up. You'd be like, oh, that's gay, but like
Not in a good way.
not in the good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say, not in a good way. I've had someone say, well, what's in a good way? I was like, well, when a man loves a man, it's the manliest thing you can do is fuck another man.
It's fucking beautiful.
I'm like, what, are you scared to fuck a dude, you fucking pussy?
Yeah. Don't be afraid.
What's wrong with you?
Chicken shit.
They're like, oh, how about I fuck you? I'm like, nah, that's cool.
That's just not my preference.
I'm too gay for that. Yeah, I'm not gay. I'm too gay for that.
Ew, that's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, no, I'm
In
sorry.
the good way.
Be like, oh, sorry, dude, I'm gay. I'm not into screwing dudes.
I just feel like you're not my type. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
If you looked like a woman that was about maybe, I don't know, 5'4", big titties, big ass, you know, then it'd be a different story.
Maybe if you tried a little bit. I mean, you dress like shit. Your shoes don't match anything, and
Yeah.
they look bad. Like,
Watch
come
a
on,
makeup
man.
video. I mean, there's plenty of them out there. You're not even fucking doing it right. Your lashes have fucking glue on them. I can see your fucking extensions in your hair. Like, come on, take some fucking pride in your drag, dude.
Yeah. Like, let's go to the mall and shop around and just talk about it. You
Yeah.
know, no one said we have to do
Gosh.
anything, you know?
Oh, you just made me say, "Gosh,
Yeah.
that's
All right.
gay."
Well, we're gonna power through because we're running a long time. So So check this one out.
Remember, just wrap your lips around the seal and then blow hard. Go ahead. No. Like that. How you're blowing. You don't have to put the whole thing in your mouth. Just seal it up with your lips right there. Come on, Vanessa. I know you're playing with the tube, okay?
I tried as hard as I
No,
could.
you could try harder than that. Hard. Why you keep looking at the machine? I'll let you know when you stop. I'll let you know when to stop. Why you keep putting the whole tube in your mouth? You don't have to put the whole tube in your mouth. Just wrap your lips up to this point.
I'm trying to.
Okay, look at the tube. Come on, Vanessa. You're playing with it, okay? Don't stop. Why you keep stopping? All right.
I'm trying.
No, you could do it.
My whole bed.
You could do it harder than that. Okay? So do you want to continue?
Yes, I'm
Go
trying.
ahead.
I'm trying.
Don't stop. It has to be longer than that. It has to be like at least 15 seconds.
That's a lot of breath.
A lot of people do it. Okay?
All right, I'll try.
Just like that. How you're blowing right there. Nope, you're stopping. It's not even close. You're stopping. You don't have to put the whole tube in your mouth again. Just wrap your lips right here and seal it. Seal your. Don't open your mouth like that. Just
Too big?
yeah, way too big. All right, just put in your.
Lower?
Just put your lips right there. Don't open your mouth. Just put your lips right there.
I feel dehydrated.
I know. Right there. Don't open your mouth. You don't have to open your mouth like that. Right there. It has to be way longer than that. All right. Just like that, but longer. It has to be longer.
As long as I could go.
We'll keep trying.
I have never been so turned on by a DUI stop than I am right now.
And I've gotten a DUI while I was turned on.
I gotta say, her skills look like. I mean, she was a very willing participant.
I don't know why he's getting mad. I don't understand. Speaking of gay, we found one. There we go.
Yeah.
Let her blow how she blows, dude. You don't just tell a woman how to do it. Let her blow and then make little corrections and adjustments and suggestions.
Remember, the mind control is when you let them think they're in control.
Exactly.
Her inebriatedness definitely gave her away. I mean, honestly, if I was a cop at that stage, I'd be like, we don't need to do this. Like, just
You're
put your
drunk.
hands behind your back. Let's
you're
take your
drunk.
clothes off.
Well, they usually, when they do that kind, and I know this from experience, she's already arrested in the police station because they have to do one there to print out a record or whatever I don't know.
Yeah.
But because I mean, when I got mine, he didn't have one on him, and I agreed. Like, you've never gotten a DUI or DWI?
Luckily, never had a DUI.
You know?
And I've always heard that if you refuse, that they can like force a blood one. But
that's what
I
they
feel
do.
like really,
Yeah.
I would be like swinging my head, spitting, biting, kicking, everything. Like, no, you're not fucking taking my blood, bitch. This isn't fucking Nazi Germany. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I can tell you that won't work. I know from experience because when I got mine, because I'd always heard the hot tip is to prolong it as long as you can. So I was doing the test and I was passing the test. I did the line, I did the spin, I even gave my pow pow, and I was like, "Is there anything we can do?"
You didn't do a heel kick step. Like I'm doing a fucking rocket fucking rehearsal right here.
And I was across the street from where I was going. I was like, I can leave my car here. I can just walk right. Look, the place I'm going, the chick, she came outside. I was like, look, I'm going right there, sir. But I was like, look, I'm murdering this test. I know I'm killing it. I was like, is there anything I can do where you're going to say, Mike, you're fine. Let's go. You can go. And he's like, no. I was like, then why are you wasting my time? Let's go to jail, bitch. Fuck this.
Yeah, what's with the shenanigans then?
And he goes, let's do one more. I was like, no, bitch, you just told me you're not going to let me go. I'm not doing shit. Fuck you. Take me to jail.
I feel like this is for your guys' entertainment now.
Yeah, so he's like, or do I have to take you to the hospital to take blood, or are you going to do the breathalyzer? I was like, I'll do the breathalyzer. He's like, all right, let's go. He's like, if you agree to do it, you sure? And I was like, I already told you yes. I'm not double confirming shit. Let's go. So we go, and we get there, and we get in the room, and he's like, all right, you ready? I was like, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I figured that would prolong it, because then they had to take me to, they don't have at that jail, what do they call it?
Doctor,
whatever, sick bay, whatever.
But then
the fuck.
also, the
infirmary. They didn't have infirmary, so they had to put me back in the cop car. They took me to the hospital, and by then my BAC, blood alcohol level, dropped to 0.14, and at 0.15 is when it turns to a DUI, because that's almost double the limit. I was 0.01 away, so it did drop my charge down.
There you go.
I still got, fucked, but
royally fucked, but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah. He didn't even see those 3 kids I ran over. So thank God. Yeah.
Yeah. They were black. But anyway.
They were doing blackface and it was from my tire. So it wasn't their fault. Yeah. Yeah. Different kind of black.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way he was instructing her. I feel like he could have been nicer to her.
I gotta say, I'm a little pushy too.
Oh, I am too. But I'd let her start the fire and then I'll make it burn hot.
I mean, she was just very enthused. I was really turned on by her enthusiasm.
Yeah.
So
and also let her blow how she blows, bro.
Just let her do it.
Let her blow, bro.
Let her do it. Let it touch the back of her tonsils. Find out if it works or not. It made for great video. I mean, I've actually added that to my list of Spank Bank stuff. And
she looks like a healthy eater. So I think that's a good name. Let her blow, bro.
Let her blow, bro.
Because it's hard to say.
That's pretty
How
good.
you going to fucking take us down? You can't even say it.
Let her blow, bro.
All right. We'll do one more, and then we'll get some crime for you guys. Check this out.
I am actually.
You're taking my property.
Well, there's been a lot of comings and goings of UPS trucks in this neighborhood.
What about
A lot
that?
of packages coming to this house particular. Well, something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
It's Amazon.
I'm taking the package.
It's my Amazon wish list.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow! Oh my God! You killed me.
I did not kill you. You're fine.
Oh my God!
You sprayed me with whatever that stuff is.
May I?
Proceed.
So you're attempting to solve a crime with a crime. 2 crimes don't make a justifiable legal encounter.
They
Okay?
do cancel out. I've done 2 crimes that canceled out.
I've always heard you're not supposed to do more than
Yeah.
one crime at a time.
I've heard this, and I want to bust this myth. If you're gonna do one crime, you might as well do all the crimes.
Might as well just do them all.
Get it all over with. Get it out of your system,
Fair.
and then why not? It's just like that saying, "I don't want to toot my own horn." Well, whose horn are you gonna toot then, Oscar? Whose horn is it? Toot your own horn, because you can't toot my horn.
And then what's with the fucking treating people like they're fucking cats and spraying them
He
with
just
water?
moved on after that. Yeah. She sprayed him like she's saying, "No, Mr. Jinxie. No, no, no."
Yeah, that's a bad neighbor. That's a bad neighbor for me stealing your package.
I love the, "You killed me."
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that if you're dead.
Oh, no, I'm a murderer.
the final breath.
What if some X's just appeared over her eyes and she just floated away?
Phenomenal. Or she like in, on that movie where they died on the meteor and she's just like, "It's been real."
Yeah. It's been real. That's hilarious.
Shout out Blair Underwood. He played that part.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Deep Impact?
I think it was Deep Impact. Yeah, I think it was.
Because the waters receded.
I love that. I love that kind of genre. But that guy's a murderer. You killed a lady. I'm sorry. You're going to jail.
Yeah. It wasn't that serious, bro. You didn't have to kill her over a package.
But also, like she said, there's a lot of UPS companies and there's a lot of legit companies come through, especially post-COVID. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, Instacart, and then UPS, the mailbox or the post office, whoever, mailman, whatever you call those weirdos, Amazon, all these
Flex,
everything, whatever, the DHL, FedEx,
all of it.
I mean, that's what people do. I prefer to buy most of my things online, unless it's like pants. I need to try them on. I try them on, and then I order them online because they're cheaper.
I've got to say,
most of the shit in my house is front. Even like big stuff. I don't have a truck. I ordered a fence the other day. It came on a truck, and they delivered it.
I just have to say, it's a good thing this lady doesn't live near me because my wife has packages coming all the time to our fucking house.
I had today alone, I DoorDashed a coffee and an egg bite because I was too lazy to go to the store and get stuff.
You?
Yeah.
No.
It's out of character. Right. But, and then I got delivery from the post office, the regular post office. Mm-hmm. And then I got an Amazon package of cat litter. I also got 2 Amazon deliveries. Mm-hmm. And then I had one more from this shirt came today, which I bought this shirt a few weeks ago, and I got a burrito stain immediately on it. So I took it to the store, and I was like, "Hey, this shirt's stained." And they're like, "We'll have to order you one. We're out of stock." So they ordered me one.
That's pretty genius, actually.
I do that all the time.
I notoriously always ruin a shirt on the first day that I wear it, more often than not. And you know what?
Always.
I'm going to start doing that.
Start doing that.
Hey, this arrived with a stain
Especially,
on it. What the hell?
I sign up to online to all these stores for that reason, because then I have a receipt in my email and I don't have to keep a paper receipt like a fucking caveman, like a, as our friend would say, a malongoloid.
Like a flip flop wearing apostle back in the Jesus days or some shit.
A flip-postle.
A flip-postle?
Yeah. A flip-flopsel. I don't know. Whatever. Make some magic with
God
that.
bless you, John and Paul and Matthew and Peter and Scott and David and Chandler and whoever the fuck the apostles were.
Jesus. Yeah, that's what I do. I take stuff back all the time. I'm like, "Hey, there's a stain on this. What the fuck?" And sometimes they get scared enough and they'll give me free stuff too.
Well, especially if they have like young ladies running the store, you can definitely feel you could be like intimidating a little bit without being like legally intimidating.
Yeah, I try not to do any of that stuff, but I just play the angry customer. I'm like, "Hey, I know it's not your fault. I know you didn't do this, but like somebody did at the company, and you have the power to rectify it, and it doesn't affect your life. So like, come on, just like what do you got? Like a $10 off card, or
you know
what?
The price of these things.
What do you got?
I paid way too much money for this workout.
Come on.
It showed up late. I couldn't even wear it at the thing that I wanted to wear it at.
You guys changed the security tag, so I can't steal them because the ink gets on the pants, and now I'm just ruined pants I just stole.
I finally make the most money in my life than I've ever made, and you guys are taking it from me.
Yeah, let me hold on to it
from me.
And it's not even that much money. It's barely above poverty level. Barely. You know, barely used to not be a word, and people used to correct, especially me when I was younger. I'd have teachers be like, "Barely's not a word, you mean hardly." And they added barely to the dictionary.
It was the person who continually was correcting on that said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grow up and make sure these words get added into the dictionary."
Yeah, and he barely did it right. But that makes me happy. So we dumbed them into submission.
Fuck them. In the ass. Or
with someone else's turd.
Or another orifice.
Ooh, fuck him in the dick hole.
It's not impossible.
By the way, we're going to start a Patreon or get some stuff on our own site because I say stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we already know. We're teeter-tottering red flag shit.
So. I mean, if you guys would be into it, let us know. We'll do extra stuff. We'll, I don't know.
If you would pay $5-10 a month just to get unedited stuff that's not at any risk of being pulled down, just so that you could compliment us, join us, add to it, disgrace us, talk shit to us, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and you won't get edited. It won't get taken down, and you won't get a violation on your YouTube or TikTok account or
we won't tell
wherever.
On you. Who are we going to tell?
Yeah, I'm going to tell him.
We own the fucking place.
Yeah. That's fine. I might even show you my balls. And also, I want to show you my balls.
Listen, all this sexy talk, I feel like we got room for one more like sexy video.
All right, let's do one more.
I mean, these two niggas was standing, they was brothers. They was brothers. They was standing next to each other, high-fiving each other like, oh, shit. I was just right there like...
So I'm high-fiving dudes every time I'm running trains on chicks. I mean, that's just like a bro thing to do. You know what I mean?
I high-five the chick.
Yeah, if you can.
She deserves it.
You're doing a fucking great job.
Oh, kick ass. That's a Hummer.
I love the way you did that.
I say, righto, neato.
I got to say that I like her enthusiasm. I like her enthusiasm. She's not selfish. She's not self-conscious about the scenario. She's engaging.
If that's what she wants to do, more power to you. Go out there, fucking choke on it if you want. Like, have fun. Go wild. There's no rules. Listen. I learned this. I realize this, and I have to remind myself this every few months. Nobody fucking knows what's going on here. Nobody can tell you what to do because we're all just making it up. We're just lying. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want. You enjoy slurping some D down, slurp that double D down. If they're brothers, you want to high five them too and get in there and let them put it in your butt. By all means, put it in your butt.
Listen, before you get tied down for the rest of your life, I mean, don't you want to check some of these things off the list? I mean, don't you want to suck multiple dicks? Don't you want to run a train? Don't you want to do shit like that? These are stories that you're going to end up being able to like play in your mind while you're doing the boring with the person you decide to be with for the rest of your life.
While you're changing your baby's diaper, you can think about the time you got railed up real hard.
Yeah,
you know?
because once that big thing comes out of you, there ain't nothing else gonna feel big going in you. So
well, they'll sew you up. So at first it will, but it'll bust it open and throw it right back at you. You know what I mean? And also, just piggybacking off what you said, before you get tied down for the rest of your life, get tied down for a little bit of your life. You know what I mean?
Have
Go
that
ahead.
memory. Have that memory.
Get tied up and hung upside down and let people put a dildo in your butt if that's what you're into.
You won't regret it.
Hey, I'm a simple man. I like butter in my mouth and lollipops in my ass. So
Exactly.
what?
Especially if they're dunking in peanut butter.
This is America. All right? You're here for the freedom. We brought a bunch of weirdos to this country, and it says so on the sign of Statue of Liberty. Did you not think they'd be slurping each other down and high-fiving each other? So what?
Like,
Fuck it.
This is truly the last freedom that you have is your own sexual inhibitions.
Yeah,
That's
you'll
it.
never really own your house or car, or we won't even own our own thoughts soon.
None of
with
it.
fucking Elon Musk coming up with, I don't want your chip. Stop making chips. Stop it. We don't want it. We already finance our chips right here with our phones. We don't need it. All right, unless it like gives me a bigger dick, then you can put one in.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen your Cybertruck. We know that not all of your ideas are winners. So
You know, there's a thing with the Cybertrucks where the gas pedal, there's like a cover over it, and it slides up while people are driving. It gets lodged, and the fucking gas pedal gets stuck floor down. But he does have a fail safe. If you hold the brake down, it'll cancel it out because it's electric. But
interesting.
Still, some people, if you didn't keep a level head, and you freaked out.
I saw
You
one
could
of
fuck it
two electric cars, but they ended up crashing, and the basically the nuclear petroleum battery that's inside of them ended up causing like a massive explosion from like what would have been just like a fender bender.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a fan. Like, if electric cars save the planet, sure, go ahead.
I think it's
But
more
don't force
population
me.
control
Yeah.
is what we're getting into now.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of people, and we got a lot that we don't even need.
Well, some got to go.
A bunch of those gay smokers will be gone soon. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Send them back to Africa. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to use that clip over and over.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm a fan of gasoline. You know, I'm an American. Daddy Trump says there's a ton under this country we ain't even touching. So let's pull that shit up here and get a Hemi and fucking drive it down the road so we can go tie this girl up and double rail her and high five her.
That's American muscle.
That's, you know what? That is the American dream.
I like it.
Yeah.
Vote for that.
Yeah. Vote for that. And then choke on your vote.
Exactly.
Your vote's a penis. Anyways, we're way over on time here, so we're going to do a quick crime story for you because now it's time for a crime story.
Time for crime stories.
Convicted of stabbing her boyfriend to death. only gets a slap on the wrist. She faced the possibility of life in prison for stabbing him 108 times. But the judge ruling that she had no self-control while in a cannabis-induced psychosis. Todd Pyro is live in the studio with the shocking details. Todd.
This is a head-scratcher, Ainsley. The judge is sentencing 32-year-old Bryn Speecher to 100 hours of community service, 2 years probation, and the big one, no jail time. She broke down in tears after a jury convicted her of involuntary manslaughter last month. California judge claims she had no control over her actions after stabbing the victim, Chad O'Meala, 108 times. Psychiatrists in the case claim the incident was, quote, 100% caused by cannabis-induced psychosis after the 32-year-old took 2 hits from the victim's bong. She expressed remorse during closing statements, saying, quote, I wish I had known more about the dangers of marijuana. Had I known, I would never have smoked it that night or at all. O'Malia's family shocked and angry over the sentencing yesterday. The victim's father accusing the judge of being biased, saying, quote, he just gave everyone in the state of California who smokes marijuana a license to kill someone. The woman and the victim were dating for only a few weeks before his death in 2018.
What bothers me, and I know what people are going to say about it and say I'm a fan of Andrew Tate or whatever, but I don't think there's a single man on the planet that could use that excuse and get off. And I mean, who doesn't hear this story and think bullshit? I mean, I'll be honest, bongs are pretty strong, and I've done some wacky things, but I think even without self-control, 108 stabs, just think of the physical action of stabbing somebody 108 times.
Yeah, like
I've done it 10 times, and I'm out of breath.
Getting to about 20, 30, I'm like, oh, shit, I probably shouldn't be doing this, you know?
If she did it once or twice, that's okay, that's debatable, but 108, cannabis psychosis, reefer madness isn't real, you fucking liar. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you.
The only head scratcher here was that chick actually related to that judge or something? Or how much bribe money did that take to get done? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or who knows, man. I've always heard on other podcasts and other things that women get off easier in the judicial system and stuff like that.
Especially if they're pretty. And
I didn't really pay attention until we started doing crime stories, and I'm like, you know, a lot of these chicks really get off pretty easy on some shit.
They throw the book at guys.
The chick that murdered, we did a few weeks ago, the chick that murdered like 2 people, and they kept letting her out on bond, and they're like, oh, she's coming back to court later. And
innocent I think until proven guilty.
She murdered like 3 people, and I think she got like 5 to 8 years, was out in 4 or some shit. Yeah.
Now, let me ask this too. So, this bong, are we sure this was like leaf, or was this like dabs?
Yeah.
Dabs got a high THC content in that shit. I mean, it does make you go a little psychosis a little bit for a little bit.
I've been in some weird states doing like state of mind doing dabs. That's why I don't really do them. But
I thought you were talking about like Oklahoma. I was gonna say, it is fucking
weird. It is pretty weird. It is weird. You guys are fun though. You guys
not as weird as Arkansas, but you know they're getting there.
But they both like the homophobia. You know.
If I had a mustache, I would twirl it right now.
And if you did, I'd be homophobic about you. But yeah, it's that's why I don't do dabs. But still, how many chambers did this bong have? Did he not ice the bong? Did he not put
so that's why you don't do dabs,
in?
Because you're worried about killing somebody?
Yeah, I'm worried about killing somebody. No, I just don't like the way it feels. It chokes me up, and I'm coughing for like 30 minutes. So we're like that dry throat cough that just hurts.
Yeah,
feels like you poured like fucking bleach down your throat. And I don't like that feeling. Dabs just.
So I'm wondering what happened. Now, did she do the dabs, and he was just like, cash your ass? Nobody smokes for free. What's going on?
Well, they just said cannabis too, so it might even just be weed.
It could have been. I mean, some pretty potent shit out there, but
yeah. I mean, maybe he just got handsy and she didn't like it, and she's like, "I'll say the weed did it."
I mean, if it was a sack of Romulan, that's a different story, though.
I don't think Romulan will make you kill somebody.
Well, it's out of this world.
It'll make you kill some Fritos.
It definitely will.
Maybe some hot Cheetos.
Have a root beer float down a chocolate slope of ass.
That sounds great, actually.
I want to do that right now. Let's hurry up and wrap this shit up.
Yeah, that sounds like fucking chocolate. And root beer is my favorite soda. Bart's got that bite.
I feel like you could just like the girl's ass we saw earlier. I feel like you could just pour like maybe like some cream soda down it, and it would turn into like IBC root beer.
IBC my way out of here.
Exactly. Yeah. I knew you had something.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
They don't make those in 2 liters anymore, so you won't have enough.
Okay.
What if
you have to like Stone Cold Steve Austin that shit? Pow! And spill them both down.
When it pours out too and comes out the other side, it's just chocolate syrup.
I'm not saying I wouldn't taste it.
Well, I mean, I'll
sample it.
I'll dab do you. You know what I mean? I'll do a little bit.
Couple of dabs, you know.
Yeah, I can tell you're hung up on that ass because it keeps coming back up.
Cup the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're doing a breathalyzer. That's what the next time I get a blowjob, I'll be like, hey, pretend like you're drunk and I'm going to arrest you.
Yeah.
We're trying to check your blood alcohol level.
I mean, I have my gun on me whether I'm dressed or naked anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I can't come unless I have my gun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, yeah, now.
Once you feel that power.
After the first time, and I calmed down, I took a breath and I said, what a mess.
You know, the bigger the gun I'm holding, the harder I bust a nut, definitely. So if I got the chopper out, just know it's like fucking...
Have you tried hitting where the laser's at? Like, I tried aiming your jit right at the laser?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
I just got an add-on laser to one of them.
Yeah,
so, okay,
and you can really Zorro something out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now we absolutely have to hurry this up because I got a whole bunch of shit I want to try.
Yeah, I know. Right. And I got to get out of here. So, yeah, let's wrap it up. That's the episode. Let her blow, bro. That's done.
I feel like we delivered on the crudeness. You're welcome.
You're welcome. I think this episode was fire.
Escape
but I
from
also
reality.
think everything I do is great. Not really. Actually, I hate myself in everything I've ever done.
He is so self-loathing.
Yeah,
just so you know.
so much. So if you like me, feel free to let me know. But I know you'll only tell me if you hate me because you'll do it online all the time.
I sometimes have to drag him out of his fucking house and tell him to get into a shower and get out of his fucking stupor to fucking actually enjoy life sometimes.
Hey, that's too true.
I send him bills for therapy.
You know what's weird? My life's actually pretty cool.
It really kind of is.
It is pretty cool.
It really is.
Yeah.
You're self-employed.
My job is weird.
You stay
I'm
up
weird.
all night.
I
sleep in the day. You fucking rock and roll lifestyle, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty rock and roll tattoos. But that's it. So, and by the way, because I didn't say it earlier, if you guys, if I say like check this out and you understand what's going on, there's videos. So YouTube, if you're on Spotify, tap the banner. We got videos on Spotify. If you're on like Apple Podcasts, I don't know what to tell you. Go to YouTube. We need more views there anyways and followers. So check it out there. And it's free. Patreon and more paid stuff coming soon. But other than that, don't forget to go to my page at Mikey B the Comic. DM me. Free tickets. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Debut special. Honorable Scumbag. And I'm even making up glow-in-the-dark stickers to give out to everybody that comes to the show. You can just have them. I'm giving away free merch at the show.
Where at?
Not to get you to come there, but just so that when you come to the Addison Improv, I got something for you because I want real fans and I want to be cool. Like, come on, what's up?
Nice.
What's up? What's up? And also check out the podcast. Thank you to our new followers. You can find them and us at the Open Mic Podcast. MIKE. I'm supposed to say it, so fuck off.
If any of you guys are actually locally DFW area around that time he's doing his show, it's just as crude. Come on now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's going to be a fun show. I've been working this stuff out. It's 9 years in the making. I did a show at that venue the other night to test things out, and it's fun. Not everything I do is dirty. Some of it's fucked up and filthy. But no, not everything. There's some just good. I'll tell you some stories, some dumb jokes. We'll have some fun. That's all it's about. So come out with that, and I think that's it.
Tip of the hat.
All right. Tip of the wiener.
Bing.